Hello and welcome back to VHawks podcast, where my stress is going to be the very much on the line this week, as it always is with my Vikings, but this is for it all, as Matt has put in the title to the right that you can see. This is the final showdown for the one seed.
The final countdown.
Da, 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 da. Okay,
Ladies
now
and
that
gentlemen, this is the reason why you do not record at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday.
but we're doing it anyway. Because you know what? It's time for the Vikings version of urinating trees. Full Norseman mode activated. The
No, no,
Vikings
no,
are
no, no, no,
going
no,
to the
no.
Super Bowl.
I'm not hitting I'm not going to the next stop.
The
We're not doing this.
GQ bus will lead us to the
I
promised.
will not press next page until you stop. We will sit here for hours and days.
One more. Can I do one more thing and then we click it?
One more and then that's it.
Bam Bynum, who you see on your screen right now, will get more clicks for likes on his Super Bowl turnover celebration than Taylor Swift did at the Super Bowl last year.
I don't even think that's possible, but keep whatever. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Also, if you
Ravens.
want to look back at it, High School Musical was this week's, so you can go back and look. Um, but every week it's something great, and Fox just chose not to show it, which was stupid because they went and posted a bunch about it. So it's like if you're gonna post, show the thing on TV. But anyway, shall we get into picks?
I've already said Ravens,
Ravens,
Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh,
Falcons.
Falcons, Commanders,
Yep,
Packers,
yep,
Texans.
yep.
Honestly, this is a coin flip, but I'll go Colts.
Both teams just find ways to disappoint me and somehow make me wrong whenever I pick them. So this will probably end up as a tie, but Colts.
Yeah. Let's see. Bills at Patriots. It honestly depends on if you just said Allen's gonna play for at least a little bit.
It would be soon when he goes back. He's going to start the game to keep his streak, but it will not be long before he sits.
He'll probably throw two touchdowns before he leaves in like the first quarter at least. So I'm gonna pick the Bills.
I'm
Plus their
going with
second
the
string's actually pretty
Patriots.
good. So yeah, and honestly, Drake May has been playing better, so but it doesn't matter. Eagles might sit. Oh man, this is one that we were talking about earlier. I think the Eagles' second string would probably still win.
I don't think they would put everybody second string in. And also, as I said earlier, Drew Lock had a good game last week, so it's time for him to come crashing to earth with three pick sixes. Eagles.
Okay. Buccaneers.
Yeah, Bucks. You got to win this to get in. So
Hey, ESPN app, keep my pick. Don't unhighlight it. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. Um, See, I'm going to pick the smart thing for the Chiefs to do. I'm going to pick the Broncos to win because I think the Chiefs should control that destiny. But if the Bengals lose, then I'll switch that to Kansas City.
I will do the same because I feel like if the Bengals lose and they're out, the Bengals are wanting going to keep or the restart. The Chiefs are going to want to get to 16-1 because they already have the week off. So I see where they might want to play a half just to make sure they don't have 2 full weeks of just not playing. Because
Yeah.
we've seen teams do that in the past and get absolutely wrecked once they finally play again. Um, so right now, Broncos, but if the Bengals lose, The Chiefs will win.
Yeah. Chargers,
Yeah.
Rams,
Yep.
Dolphins.
Yep.
49ers, they look good tonight.
Cardinals because Purdy hurt his elbow. He said his
Oh yeah, hold
UCL
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
looking
You're right.
fine.
Cardinals, I forgot about Purdy's injury.
But it's also with the 49ers coming off of a tough fought Monday night loss. The Cardinals are going to want to find something good to come out of this, and with this being their final home game.
That's true. Lions.
Yep.
Okay. So we had the Patriots Bills one different.
I believe
I think
so.
that might be it. I think that might be it. All right, hold on. So here's the one that can make it interesting. How many points? And I don't know why it's saying Bears Packers when that's not the matchup. Does yours say
Watch at
Bears
1
Packers?
p.m. Yeah.
Why is
Yep.
it choosing Bears Packers? It should be Vikings Lions because it's the last game.
It
That's
might
stupid.
have been the original one, and it can't switch in the system.
That might be true. All right, well for that game, I'll just put I don't know, 45 because the Packers will score 38 and the Bears will get a last minute touchdown against the second string.
I'm saying 42.
Okay. Now for the thing I was going to say is how many points do you think are going to be scored in the Vikings Lions game?
21.
I mean, honestly, with how both teams have been playing, I would not be totally shocked if this ended up being a defensive game somehow. Um, like just because division weirdness. But I'm gonna stick with the trend of offenses firing. I'm gonna say this is. I'm gonna go as high as 90 points. Honestly, I'll say 93 just because I think one team will win with 48 and the other will lose with 45.
Well, I've already won Price is Right rules, so GG.
Hey, if the Vikings end up winning 48 to 45, I don't even know what I'm gonna do anymore.
Not say a
And
damn word next week.
that no, I mean, in addition to that, because for all of you watching, if you recall the bet from long, long ago, Matt would be quiet if they beat the 49ers one week, which they did, so Matt was quiet. I made the bet a long time ago that if the Vikings Detroit game mattered and we won, I would be quiet. It matters. So if they win, I will also be quiet. So this will be very interesting. But holy, everything's on the table. 1 seed or 5 seed, at least the wild card team will not, at least the first wild card round will either be against nobody or it won't be in Philly or against a divisional rival. That's what matters.
Your
That's who
best
you
hope is
don't
for
want
it
to
to be
see.
the Falcons again.
You what?
Your best hope is if you do get wild card, it's the Falcons again.
Maybe. Like I said, I think if you look on paper, you'd want to play the Buccaneers or you want to play the Falcons over the Buccaneers, but in the Vikings case, since we already played the Falcons, we may want to see the Buccaneers just because they haven't seen us. But
No, it's also you're looking at a
mm,
different quarterback situation.
well, yeah, but I mean, every time we face a new quarterback, they have to figure out Brian Flores.
Well, that's
I
what I'm.
mean, granted, it'll be Penix over Cousins, but the team will have it figured out. The offensive line will know the blitz coverages and the blitz packages. The wide receivers will know how to find the spots in the zones. You know what I mean? Like
But it's
the
also
offensive coordinator's going to know.
even if they do know, can Penix actually can he process that fast enough? Even if the offensive line is able to pick it up, is that going to speed him up so much where he starts making mistakes?
I don't know. I will say that if they had Cousins again and Cousins was doing better, I think that my argument makes more sense to rather play the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
But
that
I think you're
yeah.
but I think you're right that with Penix being a rookie quarterback and him not having played much, I think it probably is still better to play the Falcons if we are the 5 seed.
Because it's also
So
looking to the three team, or I guess it would be going into that week. That would be he's played three teams.
yeah,
The who was it? Giants. Who they play? The
the
Commanders,
Commanders, and then they'll play the Panthers.
Panthers. None of them have great defenses. Yes, the Giants have a decent defensive line. Eh, yours would be the real first defensive challenge he would have faced. Not saying the Commanders'
In
defense is
terms of
bad,
entire defense, yeah, I think.
but the Commanders' defense isn't up to that type of level yet. It's really just Jaden Daniels carrying that team.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. So we'll see. Those are our predictions. I am very nervous, but I am very ready. Either way, we're in the dance. That's what matters. And either way, like I said, we will not have to play Philly in the first round, and we will not have to play a division rival in the first round. Those are the teams you definitely don't want to face if you're in the playoffs. So, and if we get the 1 seed, we will never have to travel to Philly. That's really the only place I don't want to travel. And Matt, I think you agree.
No comment.
Okay. All right. Well, here's to another week. Hopefully, Matt is happy with whatever the outcome of the Seahawks Rams game becomes. And hopefully, we can sit by the fire next week and enjoy a Vikings non stress week because we have the 1 seed.
We're probably doing the whole podcast next week. So,
Yes, also that because it'll come full circle and we'll be even in podcasts that one of us has been silenced in. Exactly.
so
So
hope
there you
you
go.
enjoyed Tyler's voice this week because there is the chance you won't hear from him for 2 weeks.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, Matt, if you don't have a reason to root for the Vikings already, root for them so you can silence me next week.
Okay.
All right. Let's go Vikings. Let's get this 1 seed. Let's beat those Motor City Kitties. Skull.
Peace.